Today I want to talk to you guys about bass fishing and color. I want to help you simplify your tackle box and kind of understand what specific types of colors you need to be catching bass. And there are a lot of great scientific articles about the tests that they've done on bass and what kind of colors they can see or what kind of colors they prefer. The main thing is that bass have a type of vision that allow them to see red and green very well. The same studies also said when it comes to white and chartreuse, the bass really can't differentiate between the two, but also black and blue also look very similar. However, they look like different shades of black. We fish red and we fish green to catch bass because those are the colors they can see the best. Well, it's not that simple. And the things that scientific paper really didn't take into account is actually profile, water clarity, and sunlight. Those, I think, make a bigger impact on your bass fishing and whether a bass will eat your bait or not, rather than nitpicking about color. So in clear water, if you're trying to fish something natural, if your bass are finicky in that clear water, I really like something like this, a translucent watermelon seed. You can kind of see through it. So it's almost a little invisible in the water. However, in that same clear water, if the bass are super aggressive and they will hit anything on sight, I'll go to white, because although this is not natural to a bass in clear water, when the light hits it, it shines. If they notice it and they'll hit it, they'll go after one of these. And just like how white shines in clear water, I also like to throw something that is translucent, but more importantly has a little bit of flash in it. Now that doesn't mean black and blue doesn't have its place. If I'm going to be fishing deeper in that clear water, or if it's an overcast day and I want to create a shadow for these bass to follow, black and blue is a great color as well. And as we get into dirtier water, it kind of simplifies things even further, right? You need to create a shadow, something that light, the little bit of light that's in that water can kind of create a shadow on. Black and blue is a great color for that. But also when it's super bright out, something bright white or like this one will actually glow and create a glow in that murkier water that the bass can follow. So what that means for my bass fishing is that it creates kind of four main categories of colors, if you will, for my bass fishing. The first one for clear water is going to be a clearish bait. Second is going to be a white, something just solid white. Then I'll go to my solid colors. So for me, usually that's a black and blue or a solid green pumpkin. These are my solid darker colors. And then finally, in that clear water, but also in murkier water, something that has flash. Those are my four main categories. And then you can nitpick about red and greens. And the color of your bait really doesn't matter if you're sitting there on the bank just looking at your tackle box saying, oh, should I pick this, should I pick that, should I pick this, and not fishing. Whatever you throw in the water, bass will probably eat it. And with that being said, throw the color that you have confidence in. It is more important to have a bait on that you can keep in the water because you're confident in it, and bass will eat it. So what are you waiting for? Get out there.